About 7 months ago, I weighed 520 pounds.
Walk around fast, hug women, lick them fingers, enjoy that phone cake at the same.
Today, I'm down 110 pounds. And ever since I showed my results online, the #1 question I've been getting asked is, how did you do it? And before you ask, yes, I was on a GLP-1. I know a lot of y'all was getting ready to type that in the comments, but I want to dig a little deeper. Mounjaro helped me eat less. That's it. Mounjaro didn't help me get in the gym. It didn't keep me disciplined. It didn't force me to make healthier meals. It just made me eat less. It just regulates your appetite. All right? All of the discipline, all of the hard work, all of the sacrifice, that comes from within. That comes from you. Now, if you're looking for a video about macros, protein, calorie deficit, and all the science behind weight loss, this ain't that. All right? I'm trying to get into the real shit. You feel me? Not none of this shit that it's a million videos about that online. I want to get into the real shit. The things that nobody told me before I got started. The things that actually kept me going when nobody was watching. This is what I've learned after losing 110 pounds in 7 months. And then keep it 100, I promise you, if you stick around to the end of this video, it might just change your life and your mindset as well. I just want to kick this off by saying you do not have to suffer. All right? I still eat tacos. I still eat hamburgers. I still eat fries. I just make healthier versions of it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not suffering at all through this process. This is a very, very easy process. All right? You got to make it easy. You got to make it enjoyable. That way, you don't quit. You might got to pay an extra couple dollars for the lean ground beef. You might can't go 85-15. You definitely won't be able to stop at a McDonald's drive-thru. You just got to keep that in the front of your mind that you're still working towards a goal. You feel me? But you can make homemade fries. You can cut up some potatoes, make homemade fries, homemade burgers with lean ground beef. There's healthier options out there. Look, I had to learn how to get 0 sugar sauces. All right? Those gonna be your best friend. That's my best friend.
Sauce is 0
You feel me?
calories.
I promise you, it make a difference. All of those extra calories piled up is gonna make a difference. I know I said this is not about calories. I'm just letting you know that's just a life hack, all right? Diet Coke is your best friend. Diet Sprite, Coke Zero, all of those lower calorie options is your best friend. Not because you wanna just simply stay in a calorie deficit, but you wanna give yourself some wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? So that you can eat an extra burger. You see what I'm saying? Some of these sauces be 200, 300 calories. Those calories can go towards a burger. So you could be full for longer. You know, I stopped looking at weight loss as a punishment. You know what I'm saying? I started looking at it like an opportunity to get better. And who don't want to be better? The next point I want to get across is the time will pass anyway. It's been a quote that's been in my mind throughout my whole life. I've heard it before so many times in so many different ways. Whether it was going to school to get a degree, perfecting your craft, getting a trade, if you're a barber or a graphic designer or starting a business, you may not be where you want to be right now. But if you work at it, and you put in the time, that's what matters, because the time will pass. You don't want to look up 3, 4, 5 years from now thinking like, what if I started back then? You feel me? You don't want to do that. You don't want to regret no time lost. So the best time to get started is right now. Because when that time do pass, you want to have something to show for it. You want to have something to be proud of. And then you're going to be so locked in, you're going to start to feel like, man, this is dope. This feels good. I wish I started earlier. That's why I always feel bad when people ask me like, okay, boom, you lost 100-some pounds. How long did it take? And I really don't want to say 7 months because that might discourage somebody. And those 7 months really not even an indicator of when I started to feel changes. It's not an indicator of when I started to feel better about myself, when life really started to change for me. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to put a time out there because I don't want people to feel like, oh man, I gotta wait that amount of time to reap the benefits of my hard work. It's not like that. And that brings me to my next point, consistency over motivation. I ain't gonna lie, I stopped waiting to feel motivated. You know what I'm saying? Motivation comes and goes. Discipline is what's gonna drive you. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, when the motivation is there, when you got a little chip on your shoulder or you feel like you need to do this because, you know what I'm saying? When the motivation is there, grab it. When the motivation is there, ride that motherfucker till the wheels fall off. But when it ain't there, understand you still got a goal in mind. That's when you really gotta show up, because if you don't, that's one more day that you gotta wait to become the person that you really want to become. I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, I ain't care how the workout went. Did I do what I set out to do that day? Did I do my routine? Did I go in there and do every exercise and every rep to the best of my ability? I don't care if I was dog tired. I don't care if I still had a little bit in the tank. I don't care if I felt like it didn't go good. Did I do what I said I was gonna do that day? And those smaller days to where you feel like, I only put 55% in, I only put 65, 70% in, I promise you, they add up. They add up. Did I do right in the kitchen instead of stopping by a drive-through? And that be where a lot of y'all fuck up at. I had to meet motivation in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't always gonna be there. Sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't. But when it wasn't, I had to lock in. I had to be disciplined and go in there and do what I needed to do. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, 7 months later, I'm proud of myself just for that. If nothing else, just for that. Your confidence will grow before your body catches up. For me, the confidence really came when I learned how to keep promises to myself. You feel me? Now I have access to more clothes, different styles. I don't gotta go in a store and just go to the biggest section and choose the biggest piece of clothing that they got. It's different. I could fit into a 3X now. I'm not in a 2X yet, but I could fit into a 3X now. I could put that 5X down. I could pass up on a 4X. I could fit into a 3X now. 7 months ago, I could not do that. I could only wear 5Xs, sometimes even 6Xs. And when you lock in and you do what you need to do, I promise you, it's other things that happen in your life that you don't even realize you couldn't even be a part of before. You feel me? Like on Christmas, you don't gotta be the oddball. You don't gotta wear a white tee while everybody else wearing Christmas pajamas and shit like that. You feel me? You get to be a part of something. You get to participate. They got your size. And that right there, like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that make my soul smile. It ain't always about just being healthy to me. You feel me? I want access to better shit. I want access to a normal life. And a lot of people online, they scared to say that because they make it seem like you being fat phobic. But it's your life. I promise you, if you don't want to be fat, you don't gotta be fat. If you do want to be fat, that's cool. Me, I want to live a normal life. I want to have access to things. It's things like that that make me realize, like, that's what a real difference is. You know what I'm saying? I never hated myself. In fact, I love myself to make this change. And now I get to prove it to myself. Another thing is, you will feel the changes before the scale even moves. Before you lose a pound, you will feel the changes. I promise you, my very first day, when I walked in that gym and I told myself, this is the last time, saying that this is the last time. When I told myself that I wasn't quitting no more, that very first workout, I felt like I was headed in the right direction. I felt like some weight literally had been lifted off my shoulders. Oh man, it felt so good to complete that workout. Even better than completing the ones that I'm doing now. And I'm 110 pounds down. It felt way better because I know that I was on a journey and I knew what was ahead. You feel me? I knew, like, I'm doing this to become better. You feel me? That scale is a liar sometimes. That scale is a liar sometimes, bro. I'm talking about, like, y'all don't understand. If you new to the weight loss journey or you new to fitness, the scale will lie to you. You know what I'm saying? If you eat something that got some salt in it, it'll make you hold water. If you lifting every day, you building muscle. You see what I'm saying? So you could be losing fat and building muscle and the scale don't move. The scale is a liar, a bold-faced liar. Like throughout your journey, I want you to look for the real signs of transformation. I want you to look at how your clothes fit, how you don't struggle to put on a seatbelt no more. You see what I'm saying? I want you to look at the fact like you're not breathing extra hard, walking up some steps. You taking groceries to the crib, you breathing extra hard. Like, look at the small things, the non-scale victories. That's the truth. The scale will lie. You don't get as frustrated. You got a lot more patience with things going on in your life. You're not as stressed. Those are the things that let you know that you're heading in the right direction. Those are the indicators that you are on a true transformation. And that brings me to my last point. You are improving more than your own life. That's the biggest one for me. You are improving more than your own life. Not only did the daily tasks get better for me, but my love life got better for me. From not getting tired when I'm out with my girl, we feeding ducks, walking around the lake, walking around the park. I'm not getting tired. You feel me? I'm talking about when we going on dates, I'm not asking myself like, damn, am I gonna be comfortable in this booth? Those aren't things that I'm asking myself no more. I ain't gonna lie, it's still things that I can't do. Come on now. I'm still 410 pounds. Like, I can't go rock climbing, you know what I'm saying? Horseback riding yet. I'm not trying to do that to them horses.
Yeah.
All right? You fuck around and tear a horse ACL out this bitch. we ain't trying to do that to them poor horses. But there's a lot more that I can do. All right? There's a lot more that I can do. And I'm not putting so much of a limit on me and my girlfriend's experiences with each other. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, oh, you can't go do this because you weigh 520 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more that I can do with her now. And honestly, if you think at it from an unselfish point of view, the people in your life that love you, the people in your life that care about you, they deserve to have these experiences with you as well. It's not always just about you having the experiences. They deserve to have that experience with you because they want to. This is bigger than just being healthy. It's certain things that you simply cannot do unless you manage your weight, your lifestyle, how you move, your mindset, and everything else that come with it. So yeah, I realize I'm not just increasing my quality of life alone. I'm increasing the quality of life of the people around me that want to do fun, nice, memorable, unforgettable things with me that I couldn't do before. Things that's worth more than a caption on social media. You know what I'm saying? Things that's worth more than anything else that you can imagine. Is things like that also keep me going. And that's a bit of motivation that you can take with you wherever you go. You're not only doing it for you. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it for the people that love you as well. But what y'all can do for me is, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. Let me know where you at on your journey. How much did you lose? Did it make you feel any better or worse or indifferent? And subscribe to your boy. You feel me? I love doing this. This was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I love y'all, and I'm out.